What's going on, everyone? In this video, we're going to be doing the weekly recap of the stocked up trading floor. This week was definitely another wild one, as the market has been pretty dang crazy over the past few months at least. And on Wednesday this week, we actually saw the S&P 500 post its third largest single day gain since World War II, which was pretty nice to see. And the volatility isn't slowing down one bit. So let's get right to this week's recap. Starting off with the high risk scalps, it was a decent day on Monday as we saw a handful of stocks make some pretty good moves to the upside. DraftKings, Hims, and Carvana all had options move up by over 100%, which was great to see. Of course, and as always, there were a handful of plays that did not move up, which were just duds or offered counter trend opportunities. So that was Monday. As we scrolled throughout the week, Tuesday had some decent moves as well. Not as many as Monday, but still some respectable moves, especially with MSTR and NKE. On Wednesday, it was definitely the strongest day of the week, as you know the S&P 500 had such a crazy historic rally. As we look at the specific stats for Wednesday, we could see that there were a handful of plays that moved up by hundreds of percent. The worst play on Wednesday moved up by 48%, and the best one moved up by 717%. And second, third, fourth, and fifth place all had massive gains as well, ranging anywhere from 400% to 650%. So that was great to see. This was definitely the highlight of the week. As the week continued, things definitely did slow down. As we can see by looking at Thursday's recap, we definitely did see some nice, strong, clean moves, as a lot of stocks had some really good gains, which was great to see. But on Friday, it definitely slowed down a lot, as there just wasn't much momentum, and there was certainly a lot of chop, and there weren't really any great moves at all. And I guess that just happens sometimes. So Wednesday was definitely the day of the week. Friday was definitely the slowest and choppiest, and that's what you see sometimes in the market. But either way, it was nice to see those moves. As we shift over into the theta trades, we did have 3 plays get assigned this week, which will be good for a longer term sense. For those of you who don't want to get assigned options, remember there's always the route to take of rolling the options out and potentially down to avoid assignment, or even getting assigned shares and selling covered calls, or doing any other form of management strategy to adjust your position to what you want your exposure to look like. So this was nice to see. As always, if you have not sold put options yet, it is something certainly worth learning about and being conscious of, because it is especially advantageous in this market. But it is also just something that you'll definitely want to know how to do for all markets. Selling put options puts you in a situation where you get paid to buy stocks you'd be otherwise happy to own. And doing that over the long term is not only an advantageous situation to be in the sense of as long as you're deploying that strategy on good stocks, but not only is that good by itself, but you also have an embedded edge where the options you are selling are theoretically a little bit more expensive than they should be due to the options, risk premium. So that's good. If you have any questions about this type of strategy, feel free to reach out to Tom, Hunter, Mason, or myself, and we will definitely make sure you're taken care of. This strategy is also known as cash secured puts, selling puts, or writing put options. But besides that, thank you all so much for watching, and let's crush it in the market this week.